Hello everyone, my name is Dragonheart the Prince of Wales and welcome to a special video on my channel. Now in today's video I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about Mount and Blade Bannerlord. Now Mount and Blade Bannerlord is a game coming out this year in 2017 and I really can't wait to get this game. I love Mount and Blade Warband. I really love the single player, I love the mods that are available, and we've played some fantastic mods over the lifespan of Warband. One of my favourites being a Clash of Kings. I'm a massive Game of Thrones fan, an absolute nerd when it comes to it, and just creating my character, going along, you know, I'll call myself like Sir something, and I'll make up like a house name like Batwing or Red Whale, for example, and I really sort of get into it, and Mount and Blade is great. It's sort of having a character, building like your own kind of custom story, going around, leveling up, and just playing it however you want to. Is, you know, it is very much an open world sandbox, and if you want to be a lord and have your own kingdom or something, you can try and pursue that. If you want to just be a raider and just go around raiding people and wreaking havoc, you can do that as well. And that's one of the things I love with this game. And Bannerlord, I mean, it's going to be the icing on the cake. The graphics look a lot better. I'm sure the gameplay will have a lot of improvements as well. For example, NPC characters in Warband, they're just static. They sit there, they stand there, they don't actually move. Whereas in the new Mount and Blade game, Bannerlord, you actually see characters move around and interact. At least you can see that from the developer blogs that they've been releasing. I think they've done about 14 or 15 of these developer blogs right now. And I can't wait for the game. It's probably the only game that I'm super excited for. A lot of people have been talking about Mass Effect Andromeda recently, because that's come out quite recently. And people that I've spoken to have said they were hyped up for that, and understandably, because, you know, Mass Effect, it's Andromeda, I'm sure they are. But for me, you know, forget Warhammer 2, forget Andromeda, and forget all the other games. This is the game for me that I'm looking forward to, and it's a game which I actually have quite a few plans for, believe it or not. Now, I've done Warband a little bit on my channel in the past. I've done, like I mentioned, the Red Whales. That was a narrative kind of Let's Play, which I sort of did 6 episodes on. Unfortunately, never stuck to it because at the time I was very busy and they take such a long time to make narrative Let's Plays. I wouldn't mind getting back into that at some stage though. But I'd like to have your input on that. If you could just let me know below if you'd like me to do that sort of thing again, that'd be great. I enjoyed working on it. And I've done other stuff as well on Mount and Blade as well. I have done the occasional online kind of session where I've just played online in just random kind of battles, helping people out sort of with the Napoleonic Wars thing, the Napoleonic Wars DLC. And I've also done lots of, well, mainly, the main thing I've done is Clash of Kings. I've never actually done a series on my channel for just straight up Mount and Blade Warband. But when Bannerlord is out, I will be doing straight up Bannerlord. There'll be no mods or anything, just day of launch or day after launch, whatever it'll be in my case. I'll just jump in there straight away and I will be recording myself playing the game. Now, as you can see, you've got 4 images behind me on the screen, which I've placed there purposely, because that narrative kind of aspect, and that aspect of Warband that I mentioned about sort of creating your character and tailoring it to however you want to play it, is kind of the sort of thing I want to do in my first playthrough. Now, in the 2 corners, you'll see 2 probably familiar faces to some of you. This is kind of the character creation that they've gone through one of their developer blogs back last year. The one right behind me is Albert Einstein, or a very good sort of lookalike of Albert Einstein. And in the top corner then you have Benedict Cumberbatch, the actor, or certainly a character that looks very much like him. Now, my idea for a Let's Play would be to create a character very similar to the sort of ilk that they've created on the screen right here. My idea was to create an Albert Einstein type character and give him maximum intelligence, basically, and very good charisma, but then everything else just be crap. So, for sake of argument, out of 10, we'll give intelligence 10, charisma we'll give like 7 or 8, something like that, and then combat will be like 1. He'll be shit in combat. He won't be good at all. But then that will be like a nice spin on it then. And then my sort of idea was that he's not very good in combat, but he might be able to use his kind of charisma and his intelligence to build up an army in the Let's Play, and then sort of go, right, I don't like using these kind of weapons, I'll use a club instead. So then you do your attack orders on like besieging a castle or something, or like a raider's camp or something, and then Einstein will just come along then, my character Einstein, just with a club and go, for science, and then just whack them over the head. So my idea for like a Let's Play with a bit of a story kind of arc would be called for Science, or Bannerlord for Science, or something like that, and would have an Albert Einstein type character. So the character creation's behind me from the developer blog, so it is possible to get a character to look very similar to what Einstein looked like. I thought it'd be quite quirky and something to sort of kickstart the game once it's released. So let me know what you think of that, about that. I mean, obviously you've got Benedict Cumberbatch in the top corner as well, so you could perhaps do something Sherlock Holmes-like, maybe do like a Sherlock Holmes investigation kind of thing where, well, I don't know. The possibilities are pretty endless, I think. That's one of the things which I love so much about this, because the character creation is so good. For people who are content creators on YouTube, especially people like Heph, for example, and the Reformist, who does very good Mount & Blade content as well. The possibilities are endless. So let me know what you think about kind of ideas for that sort of thing, because obviously once the game's released, a lot of people are going to be playing the game, and you're going to be seeing lots of people uploading videos that are sort of like Mount & Blade 2, Bannerlord Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, and it's going to be quite generic in my opinion. Most of the stuff will be fairly generic. I want to try and stand out a little bit and do something a bit quirky. Even, you know, if somebody's on like day 2 or day 3 of release is already on like Part 7 or 8 of their series, and I'm only on like Part 2, I don't care about that. I just want to sit down and have fun and make it a bit different and make it stand out a bit more. So let me know about that. But that's what's going to be my main series once the game is actually released. I will be doing 2 kind of saves on it though. I do want to actually do a live stream series as well. I think it's only fair because I basically kind of have 2 audiences on my channel. I have the people that watch the videos, and then I have the people that watch the live streams as well on YouTube Gaming. I know there's a bit of a crossover with a few people, and I know that people who watch my live streams that have done Mount & Blade Warband also play it themselves and are interested in it. So I would like to do another series then, which will be a live stream one. That one will just be sort of going from whoever's in the streams telling me what to do, basically. So it'll be like a learning experience, I guess. But I'll create the character based on sort of suggestions, user suggestions, and then I'll interact with this faction or that faction, or attack this thing or that thing, basically from how the chat goes and respond. And it'll be sort of my ideas and their ideas is going in circle basically, and having fun that way. So there's going to be, well, the plan will be at this stage, once the game is released, for me to do a single player video series, which will be a bit quirky. Albert Einstein I'm thinking at the moment, but obviously we need to see more of what the character creation can actually do, what the actual limitations are first, before we can sort of confirm anything with that. That's kind of the trail of thought that I have right now for that. There'll be a live stream series, so it'll be whatever the chat wants. I'll be running those 2 things sort of side by side. I'll be probably doing a lot more streaming, because by the time Bannerlord's out later this year, I'm assuming, we don't actually have a date yet, but I did buy the PC Gamer magazine, which had the article in it about a week or so ago, and from the interviews they're saying they're hoping for a 2017 release. By that logic, I would probably assume end of the summer, perhaps the winter. End of the summer, autumn, winter. It's going to be later this year. It's going to be Q3 or Q4, I would assume. So I'd be looking, this is sort of looking for it being that. For all I know, I could release this video today, and tomorrow a trailer comes out for it saying it's going to be released next month. So you just don't know, do you? But everything's a work in progress at the moment from everything I've read about it. I do try to keep up with the dev blogs as often as I can, and like I said, I mentioned that I bought PC Gamer and read the articles, and from what I've seen from the images that have been released so far, it looks really, really good. I really can't wait to buy this game. I can see me putting thousands of hours into this, to be honest with you. I'm a big lover of sort of medieval warfare. I love playing Chivalry, but with Chivalry, medieval warfare, and games like For Honor, for example, I always felt like you have the combat, but you don't have anything else to go with it. I need to explore. I want to try and build something like an army. Having that strategic sort of element as well. And Mount & Blade games do that. The single player games do that, because you are controlling armies live on the battlefield. You are looking at ways to assault someone, and it certainly has the basic concepts of war or medieval war really, really tied up well. So that's something which I just can't wait for. There's another thing I want to mention as well. So I've mentioned the single player video series and the live streams. There is something else I want to try and get into as well, and this will be more for people who want to interact with me, perhaps online. I want to perhaps start a guild. I want to start a guild, basically. When I first got into Warband, I tried taking part in some of the regiments and stuff, and I didn't really have the best of experiences. The rules are way too kind of strict, and it was like, oh, you know, I didn't enjoy it, to be honest with you. I never really got into the multiplayer scene too much because of it. I always felt a bit scared, if I'm being totally honest with you. That's a shame, because I've played multiplayer a few times and I've enjoyed it, so it sounds a bit daft, I know. But I was just thinking it'd be cool to create my own regiment once the game comes out. So my own Bannerlord regiment. Let me know what you guys think of that. At the moment, it's just an idea. I know that Athelston, who's one of my subscribers and was also on my Discord server, he mentioned the other day that it'd be cool to have like your own server or something. Now, I don't know whether I'll be able to do that once the game comes out, but I'd certainly like to try, or certainly like to create my own regiment and have that on a server. Or, you know, or to that effect, basically. I'm not saying like we're all organising sort of meetups where like it becomes a bit strict and it's like every Friday at 7 o'clock we're going to be doing this. I don't want to be like that, but I'd like it to be a group of us, you know, maybe 10 of us, 8 of us, you know, any sort of number. Get together, just muck about online. Jump on my Discord server, which is in the description below. If you want to check my Discord server out, you just have to sign up to it with your email address. It's a pretty useful feature, Discord is. You can voice chat, text chat, send videos, images, stuff like that. But it'd be basically a case of like meeting up, trying to organise something, and then jumping on Discord, chatting while we're playing the game and having fun. And I might even record or stream it or something if I feel like it. So yeah, that's the sort of thing I want to do. It'll be sort of a casual thing, which might lead to some videos if you want me to, or if I feel like I want to. But I think it'd be pretty cool, and I'd like to get into the multiplayer scene. I'm hoping it's going to be really good multiplayer. There were some rumours going around, actually, that they didn't rule it out, but they did say in one of the interviews it's quite difficult, but they were hoping to possibly try and implement like a co-op campaign, which would blow my mind. It would literally blow my mind. I'd just be like, take my money and more right now if they do that. It's doubtful. I can see it not happening, so I'm not going to try and get my hopes up too much. But if you can do something like that, for example, I use this example quite a lot because I'm a big Game of Thrones fan, like I've previously mentioned, and I'm a lover of the Clash of Kings mod. Could you imagine playing the Clash of Kings mod in Bannerlord, for example, where you've got the upgraded features and stuff? You got myself and another player, so myself and player 2, for example, and you both create your characters, and you both say, right, I'm going to create my character. He's going to be a northerner. He's going to join the Stark, so he's going to join perhaps the Riverlands or something. And then this person won't even be in the north. They'll go to Essos, and they'll perhaps, you know, fight against Tyrosh and Lys and all those factions over there, and then they'll eventually meet up once they've both sort of gained kingdoms or lands or whatever. It'd be insane to have a co-op campaign. I can't see it happening though, because the map is constantly moving, and I just don't know. I mean, whether there's something where you both gotta press spacebar at the same time, or do something like that so you can both do it. It's something which I find difficult to implement. But hey, game developers these days, it's 2017. Who knows what's possible? If they do it, I'd be absolutely amazed. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to it. It's like I said, this is probably the game which I'm looking forward to the most, and I think the ideas I've got at the moment, I haven't felt like this way about a game release for a while, where I've had kind of creative ideas about doing things. Usually when a game comes out, like a Total War game, for example, it's like, right, I'm just going to do this faction, I'm just going to play this faction, and it ends up just being, you know, the same sort of thing which many other YouTubers do. It's like, hello, my name is Dragonheart, and welcome to part 1 of my campaign, and then you've done about 20 of those videos by this point, and by that point you're sort of bored of it because you're doing the same thing over and over. But I feel like with Bannerlord and Mount and Blade in particular, the type of series of games that they do offer something quite different to most games out there. I think the experience could be absolutely insane. You know, it's just, yeah, I can just picture it in my head. That's the thing. Most games before they're released, I can't really picture, but this one I can. I've got a good feeling about it. What I would say, guys, as well, because I like to be fair, I'm not a consistent Mount and Blade YouTuber, as you know. I've done a few series on my channel, which have been sort of 6 episodes long, 10 episodes long, 12 episodes long, and then I've sort of not gone into it. I was thinking of doing one in the immediate until the game's actually out, you know, like a short mini series or something, perhaps on Clash of Kings. I might even stream it again at some point. I'm not quite sure yet, but if you want to see me do something like that, let me know in the comment section below, and I might try and do that. And yeah, if you are into kind of Mount and Blade videos as well, and you are looking for somebody who's more consistent, definitely check out Heph, because Heph, his kind of channel is very similar to mine content-wise, as far as like the Total War thing. He did a lot of Total War videos back in the day, but his main his channel is mainly, or has mainly been, Mount and Blade videos. And my favorite series of his was Clash of Kings. He did a Drew Deathstag series, which is one of the characters he created, and he did a House Heph one as well. Then he did, a few years after, he did a House Heph Reborn, where he revisited it again and did another one. And he had some amazing epic battles. His commentary style was really relaxing. You just felt chilled watching him. His videos weren't like insanely long or too short. There was a nice sort of 20-25 minutes in length usually, which is what I like in my kind of videos. And I used to binge watch quite a lot of his Clash of Kings content, so I'd definitely go and check Heph out if you don't know who he is. Just type in Heph Mount and Blade and it'll come up straight away in the search engine on YouTube. He's also an awesome person because he's a patron of the channel, so there you go, Heph, nice shout out for you. And you're definitely going to want to check out his channel once Bannerlord's out as well, because I'm pretty sure he's going to have some insane content planned for that as well. And also check out The Reformist, the Reformist TM. He's a British YouTuber. He's actually from London, and he has the most insane sounding voice in a good way. It's really, I don't know how calming voices. His voice is just perfect. It's like, my name is Reformist and welcome back to a Clash of Kings, and it's just really kind of posh kind of accent. And then you see like his face in like some of his vlogs. You're like, that voice doesn't suit that face. What the hell? But his videos again, and he doesn't just do a Clash of Kings. He's done like every single mod. He's done mod overviews. He'll try out the mods and do series on them. He's done, is it the Roma Bellum, Gecko Gujo he's done as well. War Sword he's done. He's done, is it Legal? It's the like the Napoleonic mod as well. Anno Domini, Dominos? 1450, whatever the year is, I can't remember. I haven't played it in ages, but he's done them all. So if you're into more than just Clash of Kings, so obviously I'm biased, then check him out as well, because he's really good. So yeah, I'm going to end this video here. I would appreciate it if you guys could give me some feedback on everything I've mentioned in this video so far. Are you excited for Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord? What are you going to do when it comes out? What sort of campaign style are you going for? What, if you're a YouTuber, what series you're planning? What you think about what I've mentioned about series as well. Give me a feedback, let me know, and we'll see what we can come up with, guys. Anyway, hope you have a great day, guys. I've been Drowned Heart Prince of Wales. Until next time, goodbye.